Hello, this is our week 1 recap for Obi. My name is Marissa. I'm one of the trainers that's been working with Obi this week. So to start this week, we started by doing what's called charging our clicker. So what I mean by that is I am using a clicker. Right now I'm putting it behind my back because this week it's a little loud. It could be a little scary for him. I'm simply clicking that clicker and then giving Obi a piece of food. Now this week I am doing it quite a few times because he didn't really know what that was when we first started. So maybe 4 or 5 times this week, and next week we won't have to charge it as much. The purpose of the clicker is going to be to mark the moment that our puppy offers us the behavior that we want. So right now I'm showing Obi how to follow a food lure. So with that, I'm showing him a few pieces of food in my hand. I'm letting him sniff it and get attached. And then just pulling that hand out to the side to get him to move with me. So this week, we only got like a few steps, but hopefully next week, I can have him following a food lure around the training space. Good boy. Yeah. Obi. So we had him following that food lure on its own, and then we also followed the food lure paired with some food, or with his name. Obi! Good boy. And then the other thing we worked on this week was having him learn how to find a Get It cookie. Get it! Get It cookies we can use to just release them, or to go find the piece of food. You could use it to release them from whatever position they're in. So let's say the sit, for example. Good boy. I can get him in that position, and then while he's still in that position, good job, get it. I can then release him from it. Good boy. Yeah, good job. Good job, Obi. Yeah. All right, so we did the food lures. We also taught Obi how to do a hand target. So for that, I showed Obi a piece of food and then just pulled it out a step to a flat palm. Touch. In that flat palm, I kind of wedged the food right in between my fingers. That way Obi can follow the food. And then as soon as I feel that nose hit my palm again, touch. That's the moment that I'm gonna click and let him have that food that's between my fingers. Touch. Make sure that we're practicing the hand target with both of our hands. If we only target with one hand, touch. Obi won't want to target that other hand when we ask for the hand target. Good boy. Yeah, no jumping up though. Good boy. And then next week, we will try to get that hand target without any food in our hand. Good boy, buddy. Yeah. Wait, let me break the food. Good boy. What's this? Get it. Obi. Yes, good boy. So the other game that we played this week was the flying cookie game. I tossed a Get It cookie, and then once I saw he was eating it, I called his name. Get it. Obi! And as soon as Obi turns back towards me, that's the moment I want to click and then give him that piece of food. When we're practicing this, make sure you throw your Get It cookie in different directions. Get it! Obi! Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good job. And then the more we practice that game, he's going to start getting used to it, where he goes and gets that cookie and automatically runs back to you. You guys can play that game where you then move yourself, so he has to find you when he's running back. Hi, buddy. What's this new toy? This is a new toy. Yeah. All right, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up if you're super jumpy. Yeah, good boy. What do you want to do? Hi, I know. Okay, come here. So the other thing we learned was showing our puppies how to do a sit. For this behavior, I'm letting him lick and sniff the cookie, and then just kind of bringing that cookie up and back. Yes, good boy. And then as soon as his butt hits the ground, the front 2 paws are on the ground, that's the moment I want to click and feed him that piece of food. Yes, good job. So as you notice, he got into a sit, but then those paws went up. Very common for these puppies when they're starting to learn this behavior. So when that happens, I just wait for those 2 paws to be back on the ground before I click and feed him. And then you get your cookie. Yeah. Yeah, good boy. I know. Could we do that one more time? Yes, good boy. Okay. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Want to play with a toy? What's this? I know. You know there's food and you just want to eat. Yeah. Yeah. No interest in playing right now because you smell the food? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, cute boy. Yeah. You have very soft, fluffy ears. Yeah. Yeah, you do. All right, let's go get our mat. Alright, and then the next behavior we worked on this week was step 1 to our mat. Here, come over here. Yes, good boy. Step 1 is simply tossing the mat onto the ground. And as soon as our puppies come over to it, that's the moment we'll click and then drop 2-3 pieces of food on the ground. The next step is we're gonna pick up the mat and just move it to a different spot. Same thing. As soon as we toss that mat down and Obi comes over, I will click and then drop the food right on the mat. Good boy. Pick the mat up and repeat. Where are you going? Do you see the camera? Come here, buddy. Yeah, let's put it in here. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very good job, Obi. You're a good boy. One more time. Good job, Obi. Very good boy. Yeah, very good boy. Good job. Okie dokie. Hello. All right. I'm gonna put them. You can't get them. All right. So the next thing that we worked on this week was our handling exercises. For that, I was using a little bit of a higher value food. So I am using chicken for all of our handling. Oh, and as you can see, he loves it. So I have chicken in this hand. My other hand, I just practiced a little bit of restraint coming under his belly. Yes, good boy. And then as long as he allows that hand to come over, apply a little bit of pressure. I'm using a verbal marker now for my handling. So before I had that clicker, now I'm just using yes as my marker. So as soon as he hears the YES, he knows he's gonna get some food. So feel free to use either reward marker when you guys are practicing at home. The other parts that we handled this week was practicing just holding his tail up. Yes, good boy. We might want to practice that because he's going to go to the vet at some point. The vet's going to need to take his temperature. We want to make sure Obi is comfortable. You're loving the chicken with his tail being held up. Yes, good boy. Or maybe if he's going to go to the groomer and get a sanitary clip. Yes, good boy. That's a big piece of chicken. Just a little bite. Good job. So we're also going to practice flipping the ears back. Yes. Good job, Obi. Yeah. Oh my gosh, is that chicken so good? Yeah. Good job. This one's a hard one. Yes, good boy. So I practice lifting up his lips to get a good look inside of his mouth. Practice just having him on that food while I maybe take a look at his eyes. So just get him used to me pulling the skin around his eyes back. Yes, good boy. Good job. And then we also want to make sure that we practice handling all 4 paws. So I start up at the back, slowly make my way down, lift a paw. Yes, good boy. And do the same thing on the remaining 3 paws. Hey, yes, good boy. Start up at the back, go down to the hip. Hey, what'd you see? Lift that paw back. Yes, you are all over the place for this chicken today. You're very hungry. I like it. You're working hard. Okay. I want to try to keep his paws off of me though. Yes, good boy. So as I'm sure you can see in the video, he does keep bringing those front paws up, trying to paw to get the food out of my hand. So I am going to try to... That's not food over there, buddy. What do you think that was? Mark the moment that those paws are still on the ground. Yes. Let's say I accidentally mark a moment that he puts his paws up on me. I will then just wait to release that food to him till he's back in a neutral position. Okay. Good job. You missed a piece, just so you know. You missed a piece over there. So with our handling, that's still not food. What do you see over there? With our handling, we are going to make sure we practice that gentle restraint under their tummies, lifting their tail, making sure that we can touch all 4 paws, flipping back both of the ears, looking in their mouths. And next week I will build on that handling with adding some duration with that type of touch. But this week we made it super simple for him because it's brand new, just getting him used to us touching those different parts. Good boy. Hey, don't knock it down. Okay, come here. Yeah, good boy. Hey, Obi. Yes, good job. I'm gonna feed you back there. All right, so the next part of the handling, we got our puppies used to being handled with brushes and nail clippers. So same thing, gonna have food in my hand and then just take a swipe down the back with the brush, click, and release some of that food. Good boy. Repeat, just down the back this week, get him used to that feeling. Yes, good boy. Very good, Obi. Next week we might, so this week we are bringing the brush to him with the flat side. So he's getting used to the object coming towards him. I practiced on the back as well as on the chest with the flat side. So he's not feeling any of the bristles, but next week we will make sure that we're handling him with the bristle side. Okay, and then we also got him used to having the nail clippers approaching him. For this week, we are simply showing him food, having him focused on that, and then touching a paw with the clipper. Yes, good boy. What was that click noise, huh? You gotta reload. You ate all the chicken in the hand. Buddy, I don't know what you think is over there. Yeah, good boy. So all 4 paws. Yes, good job. Good boy. Okay, here, ready? Get it. Now there's food over there. There's food and a toy. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, real quick, buddy. One last thing. Yeah. What's that? Good you go. So the last thing we worked on this week was having our puppies get dressed in the harness. So for that, I got a few pieces of chicken in my hand because I need the time where he's focused on the chicken and I can get him dressed. So I showed him the chicken, picked him up, got him in his harness, put him down in front of the chicken so he could eat and I could finish hooking up that harness. So while Obi's in the harness this week, I just practiced getting some movement in it. So having him follow that food lure. What are you sniffing for, buddy? The food's over here. Obi! There you go, right there. Just asking him for different positions in the harness. So maybe asking for that hand target. Touch. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy. Touch. Good job, Obi. Ready? Good boy. Ready? Get it. Obi! Good job, buddy. Yeah. And that's it. That's all for week 1. Good boy.